Hey there, everybody. How you doing? My name's Antonio, and welcome to Back at the Ranch. So, quick introduction. This is my first attempt at vlogging, at doing anything online, putting myself out there. I'm typically a pretty quiet guy. Don't like to, get out in public. I typically keep to myself, but figured to get out of my comfort zone, try something new. So, back at the ranch. That's it. So why back at the ranch? We've got a lot of history in Texas, as you can tell. I'm pretty Texas proud. Ninth generation Texan on my mom's side, third generation on my dad's side, and the story goes on and on and on. Really what it comes down to is we have a family ranch that we've inherited over the generations. The ranch actually used to be part of Mexico when Texas was Mexico. And I spend a lot of time out there, most recently in the last 2 to 3 years, been going out there every weekend, spending time cleaning up, just hunting, doing a few things here and there, get some friends that go out on a regular basis, some family. And, the big C showed up and changed things for everybody, and I spent more time at the ranch. So I thought to myself, why keep it to myself? Why not share it with everybody? Right, so that's what I'm doing. I'm sharing my experiences, or I'm going to share with you my experiences that we have at the ranch. And when I say I'm going to share my experiences, I'm talking about cleaning, so cleaning videos, how we maintain senderos, how we take care of feeders. So we hunt out there. We hunt for turkey. We hunt for hogs, coyotes, bobcats, deer. Of course, deer season comes around. That's the big one. A couple of friends of mine go out there with me. They help clean, they maintain. They've got a couple of deer blinds out there as well. So is that all we're going to do here? No, that's not all we're going to do here. We're going to have general talks about stuff. What's on their mind, what's on my mind, heck, what's on your mind. So if there's something that you want to hear about, leave it down below in the comments. I'd love to talk to anybody about stuff. I try to stay away from politics. That can get pretty heated sometimes, depending on people's point of view. Not saying that I won't talk about it, but it's one of the things that I tend to shy away from in public, in person, online. In this case, so again, first time online. So, but other things that we'll do, we'll do product reviews. I'm not sponsored, so I'm not going to get anything fancy to share with you guys, but who knows, maybe something like my cutting board back here, but where I got it, what it's about, my lights, I have a bunch of different knives. I've got different firearms that I use for hunting, truck guns, stuff like that. For example, today, probably the reason you clicked on this video, got Gray Coast whiskey, an Irish whiskey. So fairly new product. This was released by, let me look at my notes here. Graham McDowell. So he's a pro golfer, lives in the United States. I believe he lives in Florida, if I recall correctly. And he came up with this whiskey, and I want to review it for you guys today. So you saw in the intro a little pour of that, so you got a feel for the color of it. And as a matter of fact, it's right here, that same pour. So as you guys can see, it's a very light caramel, almost yellow. Not the darkest, right? I'm used to drinking bourbons and ryes. Those are my go-tos. I'll touch a Scotch and Irish every now and then when I just want to have one, maybe. Not so much light, but Gray Coast. By the way, if there's a cutout, it's raining and storming. There's lightning and thunder right now. If you hear thunder, I apologize. If the video cuts out, I'll jump forward. Hopefully I haven't finished a bottle of whiskey by then. But no, as I was saying, Irish whiskey is typically, pretty mellow, pretty easy to drink, enjoyable. The legs in this are nice. I'm not sure if you can see the legs on it there, but not super oily. Smells nice, a little bit floral, getting that honey for sure, pretty typical of Irish whiskeys. Most Irish whiskeys I found are pretty similar, assuming that they're just a regular blend, nothing special. When I say nothing special, not a special blend of, something they did different. So this one is pretty traditional, pretty typical of an Irish. So if you've had Irish before, I'd say nothing new, probably on the smell, on the look. Let's give it a shot. As I expected, easy to drink, easy in the palate. First thing that hit me was that cookie dough, that vanilla, like a cookie. Again, typical of Irish whiskeys, right? So it didn't disappoint in that sense. Getting the vanilla in, let that sit a little while. Ooh. A little bit of black pepper there at the end. Yeah. So far, that's it. Not too complex, pretty simple, easy to drink. I'd sit down with this, on a rainy day like today. Sit down on the porch, watch the rain go down. I drink this. It's pretty good. I think it's got a good flavor overall. Not too complex, like I said. Pretty simple, not overpowering. I definitely recommend this for someone that has never tried whiskey before. They like to drink spirits and they want to get into whiskey. Usually don't want to give them something strong, something overpowering that's going to knock them on their butt, like a strong rye or something like that. But this is definitely one to give to the beginner. The flavor, it fades pretty quick, doesn't stay with you, doesn't burn going down. Again, it's smooth. I personally like my whiskeys to stick around for a little while. Again, I'm more of a rye, bourbon. Those are usually my go-tos, and I like the stronger, higher proof stuff usually. So this is if I recall correctly, I think it's a 40%. Let's see, yeah, 40% right there. So not bad overall. It's pleasant, easy to drink. I got no complaints. Yeah, I like it. I believe that bottle, I think I got it for $29, $30, somewhere around there. I looked it up a while ago online at a local store, and I think they had it for $39, so you'll probably find it for about $29 to $39. Definitely recommend checking it out. It won't break the bank, so if you don't like it, you can save it for a guest, a friend, or someone else. For me, it's a good daily drinker. I apologize, I keep hitting the desk here, and that camera shakes. My tripod's not the greatest. So, but again, welcome back at the ranch. What can you expect from us? You can expect a lot of stuff. And I keep saying us. It's mostly going to be me. But again, a couple friends of mine, don't want to introduce them yet because I'm not sure if they are going to jump in on this. But a couple of friends of mine might become part of the channel. Got another friend that actually might start his own channel, so we might collab on some stuff. Some of them have their own ranches. Some of them are leasing, hunting properties. So might get out to their properties as well. And it won't just be my ranch, my family ranch. Got a couple of videos actually already lined up. First one that you're going to see after this one will probably just be a high-level overview of the ranch. When I say high-level overview, I literally mean it. Fly a drone up there. I got some old footage from 2 years ago, maybe 3. Again, when I first started going out there, I just took my dash cam, drive through the property to show some cousins that are actually part owners of the property. They've never been there. I've actually had the property since I was 18. I've been in and out. We've leased it to hunters, but cousins, they've never really had a chance to get out there. So shot a little bit of video, showed them what it was all about. Showed them the property, went down to senderos, the trails. And man, it was really overgrown. I had not been out to the property in years to use it. Ooh, that's loud thunder. Hadn't used the property, so I finally decided, you know what? I'm gonna start getting out there. So I'm getting to an age where I need to start doing something other than work. Got 4 kids. 2 of them are already out of the house. One's almost out of the house. The other one's still in junior high. It's like, hey, what I got to do? So talk to the wife. Wife said, yeah, go for it. She's working Saturdays. I'm off Saturdays. So Saturdays, I'm back at the ranch. So you can pretty much typically expect a video maybe every week. That's my hope. That's my goal. Work permitting, I still work a full-time job. I am not going to do YouTube full-time. Who knows, unless it starts paying. Again, not sponsored, not monetized. So I'm just doing this for fun right now to share my experiences with you. But yeah, the first video, high-level overview. Give me a second here. A little bit more of that honey on this time around. Again, I don't know if you drink whiskey, but if you drink whiskey, you know, don't just chug it down. Take a quick sip, tip of the tongue, kind of like you're drinking hot coffee, just a small little sip. Get the aromas, get the flavor going. Going for a second one, not too far after. No, wait. Let those oils spread out. Let your taste buds adjust. Take that next sip the way I just did. That was a very different experience. I got a lot more flavor, but my palate got accustomed to it, and it just it died off real quick. Like, I just want to keep drinking it now, which might be a good thing depending on what your goal is with whiskey. Might be a bad thing, right? So easy drinker again. But yeah, so back to what I was saying, back at the ranch. So yeah, first video is going to be a high-level overview of the ranch. I'm going to introduce it to what it used to look like 2 years ago, what it looks like today, right? So it's very different. Again, we've done a lot of cleaning, still doing a lot of cleaning. I did record some of that about a month ago, excuse me, but did not record the entire thing. So the goal when I recorded it was not to share here. This wasn't even on radar. The goal of recording that was just for me, for my family, show them what has been done, because I'm really the only one working on it. You know, I've got two brothers that they would love to get out there, but you know, they have other priorities, other things in life. They have kids that are much younger than mine too, so you know, they've got things that they need to focus on. So I don't blame them for that, but I've got time, so I'm spending it out there. Next video after that, which I've actually been working on an edit for you, is actually a turkey hunt. It's currently turkey season. It's April 2023 right now. And I got to go hunting by myself. It's a solo hunt, which is not something I do very often on the property. More so for safety reasons than anything else. You know, we got, again, bobcats, coyotes, hogs out there, especially the hogs right now. They're breeding. There's a bunch of piglets out there. So, you know, sows are pretty dangerous when they got the little ones with them. But yeah, I decided to go out there this past Friday, stayed overnight, enjoyed the evening, got up early in the morning, nice foggy, cool morning, found a tree to sit under. I did my thing, you know, so I got that video coming up for you. I will preface that by saying I'm new at vlogging, so bear with me. Bear with me. You're going to grow with me, or you're going to help me grow, I should say, through all the errors, trials, and tribulations, if you will, that a new vlogger, someone like me, is going to experience. So there were some challenges there. You're going to live through those challenges with me, and I hope you don't get upset at what happens. But then the video after that, again, I got another one lined up. I've got at least 3 videos that I'm working on right now. So the third one is a continuation of that hunt, the same day, I should say. And you know, started getting hungry, so got a little cook video for you. So we have a harvest, clean, cook video. So worked on some breakfast there that morning, and I'm going to share that with you as well. So far that's what I've got, what I've worked on, but yeah, we'll get some more stuff coming. And I am looking forward to sharing my experiences with you. Hopefully you're equally as excited to see what I have to share. So if you have anything that you would like to see, I'll try. Don't know that it's something that I will be capable of doing, but just leave it in the comments. Let me know, you know. So yeah, I'm excited. I'll see you next time back at the ranch.